Virgo. It's me, Brandy, Tori, and I. Tarot. I only put tarot so you guys understand. But I am a spiritual mirror as well. I'm sorry, it's right. I hate when my hair starts to part and get frizzy. Anyways, this is general for April. Let me see if this will work any better. I just don't want to be blinded. Yeah, a little better. Okay? Alright. Let's see. I like these cards, and you'll see why. They have a different meaning. So, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Showing up in your own. That's the Magician. One more, please. The Star. They're pretty much major arcanas, okay? But I am going to read them because I feel there's a lot of sadness here with this card underneath here. And it's almost like you don't need a reboot because all you've been doing is rebooting. Can't keep in the dark, Virgo. Can't keep in the dark, my friend. Overwhelmed. Jesus. I know quite a few Virgos as clients. Same energy. Now, if you're here, hey guys. Anyways, this is the ruler of your own dreams, the dream of his own dream. He is aware of the magic that he is able to create because he is able to grasp his true potential. Do not be fooled, though. The journey towards this epiphany was not easy. The infinity symbol is the firework of creation, represents a past cycle, an event that led them where they are right now. They experienced failure, the endured struggles, taught him how to be wiser and not waste a potential offer. Okay? Once understood, the magic came naturally, in achieving anything and expecting nothing. So, possibilities are always within reach of our own hand, and we are the ones that make things happen. That's no better time than now to prove this. I like these cards because they're not the generic, you guys know what I mean. Okay? There's more to this. It represents courage to put yourself out there to freely express who you are and live your truth without paying much attention to what others might think. The background that represents the wall are constant obstacles and blockages that will always be present. They will change shapes and forms. Okay? Whatever you're doing right now, whether it be a project or new relationship, personal growth, it assures you are on the right track. Do not be discouraged. Keep doing what you're doing. You got this. Individuality is what makes you the magician. Because I feel like you've been struggling. Now we're going to go to the Star. Where is it? There it is. The Star has such a positive meaning throughout culture, spaces, and times. It's no different here. It represents mental healing, space inside your mind that makes you feel calm and at ease. Perhaps you don't notice some things at first, like a wish coming true, small changes, okay? But if you look closely, you may see a person. Head turn into a cloud of thought. Crazy. Yeah, okay. So this space represents a place where you find your healing, where you find your inner peace. Another detail, the child-sized hand that's offering the individual a golden ticket that has a pierced hole shaped like the star. Children are seen as energy at its finest. No evil, no manipulation is coming from the purity of an infant's heart. The child is offering an idea, a thought, something true to value. Think deep. This is what makes you an individual. When you get this, you're invited to embrace your inner child to find the answers. The lesson as silver lining in some situations is often that, taking life less seriously. Another way to interpret it is to be at the time to settle a score within, to align yourself. So, but I think it's more of, yes, life is very serious when it comes to responsibilities and your bills and your job. And most people like to live outside of their means. And I'm bringing this up because a lot of people look at me and they automatically think when I drive like a transit van, because I do all the humane work, I traded my leather seats for it. My heated leather seats, my sunroof. Okay? I traded it for that. Downgrade. Okay? We moved out of our expensive house. Downgrade, because we want to stop living beyond our means. And it's not that, we're struggling. It's more, I'm still in debt, but I'm working to pay that debt off because they've trained you from literal birth to be in debt to want the newest thing, right? I've literally had this dress for probably 4 years now, guys. I don't, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Where is it? Okay, so stop, make sure you have the necessities. Make sure you do your job, but don't let your job do you, so to speak. Alright? And if you get in this constant state of paralyzation, you can't do either, because you're overthinking it. And they're saying, you have the potential to not sit in that type of mind frame. But are you choosing? Okay, the moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches, and Capricorn's all about doing the work. One task at a time. They're literally one task at a time. Okay, step out of your comfort zone. This is all about your North Node. If you don't know what your North Node is, that is where you're really supposed to point your compass. Sorry, Miriam. But that's the work. So mine is in Gemini. Mine is about communication. It is about teaching spirituality, because my South Node is Sagittarius, spirituality. This is my calling. Using my voice is literally my calling. Okay, show the world the real you. Okay, too much anxiety and stuff, right? You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. So we just had the full moon in Virgo. This is all about being very diligent and sticking to plans, right? Conclusions are within reach. This is my favorite probably out of this deck. Look how beautiful. I would literally frame this. It's beautiful. Okay, where is it? Alright, I'm going to use Bonfire Tarot because I haven't used them in a while, and I want something a little fresh. We've been here for like 9 months now, and I still don't know where half my stuff is. Anyways, okay, Virgo. What's recent past for Virgo, please? The Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Chariot. So it's what this screams to me because of that is we're always looking for the quick success. We're looking for the quick success, and therefore we end up in small minds, right? Small potatoes. You get one thing paid, but now you're stressing because we aren't doing long-term success, right? Whatever pleases the partner for now. Whatever does this for now. You get what I'm saying? It's a general. And if you want long-term success, you gotta work out the issues. One step at a time. Can we have the present energy, please? For Virgo. That one I found. The Ace of Swords. With the Seven of Swords. Always gives me jailbird vibes, right? I've been in jail, guys. I know, it's crazy. Not a felon. Just stupid teenager. Seeing through the lies. I'm wondering what my deck will come out with that right there. Seeing through the lies. Three of Swords. All mental. All struggling to be the traditional aspect, right? But we can be rebellious and still be traditional. And it's like you're so under the weather, you can't see that. This is a massive change. This is like someone, whether it's you or them, omitting truth. And it's like a spiritual vibe is like, oh, hey, they might be married, or they're seeing someone, or, this just doesn't feel right. Which always leads to being hurt by your expectations of others, but gets you in your head, and then makes you just kind of bogged down, right? So what is going for the near future for Virgo? We have King of Pentacles. He's fate and sassy, but he's also missing his ring finger with a watch. The Sun. I don't know if it's supposed to be in reverse or not, but it is right now. Page of Wands, still we're doing small potatoes, folks. 5 of Cups, right, okay. If we don't get out of this pissing off energy, this is a girl pissing off in an apple tree while everything's burning down around her. Because they're letting the loss overtake them, they're actually going to lose their home. This again, something fast to fix a trouble today will not fix a trouble tomorrow, and that's where Capricorn comes into play. You got to do the work, kid. You got to do the work. You got to quit being distracted with people. Yeah, the 2 of Wands. We are not forming plans and we are not going towards them. Death, right? The end. We got to fix that. 9 of Swords is keeping you in your emotions. They're like doing something where you're going to have to struggle again. You're going to have to end up struggling again if you don't get out of this. And it's like you think way too much. There's a star again. Star and the 9 of Wands. Way too much about every aspect when one thing at a time, like Capricorn. One thing at a time. Do you think I have an appointment right now while I'm doing this? No. Do you think I'm cooking dinner or anything while I'm doing this? No. The pharaohs are fed. Everything is fed. I don't have my appointments on. One thing at a time. Okay? It's literally just a little small schedule. I know Virgos. I've lived with quite a few. I am their habitual. Like, they watch me. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? So I get a small notepad. I wake up. I make my coffee. I feed the dog. I do the dishes. If I work at home, I sit down for 2 hours. You know, whatever. Free fall. I make lists like that sometimes. It's over here. Because I get manic sometimes because of everyone else's energy. Yeah. I'm a mirror. I take on all that crap and I have to be like, whoa, listen. This shit's not mine. So this is my deck that I'm talking about. Okay? If you're interested, email me. Since COVID and everyone doesn't like, you know, pumping things out, it will take about a month to get to you. But it ain't me. It's the source. Okay, Virgo. Couch surf. I cannot make this up. Couch surfer lacks any real plans. Would rather just ride the couch in other people's homes, and it's between free spirit and homeless. That's my phrase, just so you know. I've always called people like that a couch surfer. They got their own money, or they can make their own money, but they would rather come to yours and run your build up. Leo, 5th house. I radiate pleasure, creativity, self-promotion, crowds, and childlike energy. It's okay to have childlike energy, like they said. It's not okay to not balance the two. Okay, maybe you have someone in your home that's doing this, that's constantly breaking your heart. You know, maybe those are the influences. That's what I was talking about. What's coming? Uranus, child. Necessary changes to show people's real motivations. This is a liberating experience. It feels and looks like a shedding of that nonsense, to be fair. Do not resist the challenge. Yes, I can see it's heartbreaking for you. People are showing their colors. It's putting you in a mood. You know, but this is leaping towards discovery and technological future. So everything that you're supposed to do is technologically based. This is bisexual. This is transgender lifestyle. This is rapid changes with job, relationship, location, government overthrows, which will affect your life, especially the banks. Autism, brilliance, and manic. Yes, that's what I put. Manic. Because that's what it means to me. You're being reminded that you're needed to serve humanity in some way, and not every superhero will wear a cape. Right? Handing out sandwiches to the needy. Mercury retrograde just fell out. And this is, I hate that because yeah, you can't see the top because it was a lot to write. But ending a relationship over miscomprehending information. The wrong time, you need to let it rest. Whether that's work, whether that's family, with yourself. I feel this is more like with yourself because of other people. Okay? This is a time of poor choices. Your schedule and travel will be delayed. Blocked emotions trying to purge themselves by showing phantom symptoms. And phantom symptoms is like your back hurts because you're taking on other people's energy up in, your back and stuff. Okay, in order to manifest your internal needs to the material aspect, you will need to take the lead, showing what you can do and do well, which is, again, Capricorn. Okay, methodical. Resurrection, second chances, stage present, and working with the public. Heart, liver, and spine. So your heart, your liver, your spine, all of that is affected right now. All of that is affected. Okay? This is all about how you interact with people. Stop letting the small, tiny little roadblocks get in your way. 1616, I don't know if that means anything to anyone, but where are those cards? And we're going to end it with an Akashic record for you, Virgo. You know I love you, though. I'm trying to help you the best of my ability. A lot of my Virgo clients are literally like in this stagnancy and they can't seem to get out of their own way right now, and I'm trying to help them. Very much so. And it looks like it's approaching as long as you keep that in mind. Like the tough cycle. And this is the King of Scrolls, and even though it's not traditional, to me that is like the King of Pentacles, which again to me would represent like Capricorn, Taurus mindset. Right? Because they're more, no offense to you, the leaders. Taurus really is no Taurus. I don't know these, but I do want to read them. Scrolls, please. Can we get some scrolls? I don't know where they are. This is a really weird, oh, bless me. Pile that pepper. Alright. Virgo. It indicates a separation from a man who can often be too analytical and tends towards overthinking, the loss of a friend, a co-worker, a love relationship. Sometimes this reversal indicates a man learning communication or teaching, which could be you, by the way. Could be losing his position. The person will also maybe experience a blockage in understanding, receiving. Put you on notice to think things through and gain the clarity needed to relieve the confusion. It's a good time to try to get a broader perspective on things. You have the power to bring a more enlightened view to any situation when you take a step back and look at it from a different view. Fill yourself up with a new sense of wisdom and heightened communication. This is linking back to a lot of communication. Your mind and your vision will grow. The positive here, it's new interest. Depending upon the location, there's wisdom, interesting discussions. You are someone who is longing for deeper understanding and greater clarity. Great time to pursue new interest. Even enroll in some classes, attend a lecture. This is all about counseling, advertising, publishing. Okay. I think that message is pretty clear.